Yep, we now have the official poster for Dragons Rising Season 4. So let's break that down. At the bottom, we have the new logo for Dragons Rising with the forest and the life power, the vines going through it in the kind of lime green color. Like that, we obviously have the Ninjago logo right there and the Lego logo next to it. We have Sora in her Season 3 suit. Alright, all good. I want her to get a new suit, but she will at some point. Hopefully in the summer wave or something. And then we got Cole in his Draconis form looking very good there. Aaron in his new Season 4 suit with the dark blue. Kai in his Draconis form. We got Dragon Ryu. We got Dragon Ryu front and center. Right there in the center, we got Dragon Ryu. Ryu holding a sword looking all ninja-y. That looks so cool. I can't wait to see that in the show. Get Frack to the side. Nia in her Season 4 suit. We got Wildfire. We got Jay right there. We got Lloyd in his Draconis form. That looks so awesome with the life power and everything. We get Zane in his Draconis form. We get the big mutation monster that is that build that never actually got released as a set but was going to. And then we have some forest tides, the earth monster, group of loyalists with the weapon of desolation, the arc dragon of life, and of course at the very top the loyalist leader. And all of them are just in the Whispering Wood and just kind of this dark area with the glowing green light. It just looks really cool, really naturey, and honestly one of the better posters we've had for Dragons Rising. And then we actually have another image. We actually have a better look at all 6 new Draconis forms for our 6 main ninja. So it looks like all of our main ninja, including Jay, who is really just coming back to the ninja team, who still hasn't got his memories back, but will most likely have those by the end of the season, is also getting his Draconis form. So all 6 ninja will in fact get their Draconis form this season. So I am really excited to see that. But yeah, let's break it down. So starting on the left, we have Kai in his Draconis form. And I will say these Draconis forms look very different to how they look in the sets. The first thing to note is these Draconis forms actually use the claws. So we did not get that piece in the sets we were supposed to. We were so close, but then Lego, for some reason, they didn't have the budget or whatever. It was scrapped early and we didn't get those pieces, which is a massive shame because they look amazing in the show and they add so much to these figures. Man, those claw pieces, it sucks. Maybe we can make custom ones or something, but man, those claws look cool. And on Kai, we actually have more of an orange for the accent color, whereas in the sets it's kind of this dark red, so it's kind of like that fiery orange, and I think that looks really cool how that's done, especially on the outlines, on the wings, and the tail looks super cool. And then moving up, we have Jay's, and Jay, for his accent color, actually has light blue instead of yellow. And you know, I'm all about that yellow for the lightning on Jay, for that accent lightning color on Jay. But this blue looks fantastic, and I think it looks much better than the figure in the sets. It looks fantastic. And then moving over, we have Zane. And what's weird is Zane actually has some gray. So Zane actually in the sets has blue, but on this figure, he has almost no blue except for on the arms. Honestly, I kind of like that change for Zane. I do like blue on him to represent ice, but it's also sometimes nice to have more of that white, snowy look, and on this figure it does. And on the mask, it has the gray too. And honestly, I think that looks really cool. Zane actually looks really cool with gray being a more primary color. I think it's more like the lighting from the shot, but it almost looks like Zane has more like primary gray and then the white is the accent. I don't know why. That looks kind of cool. I don't know what it is about it, but that looks really cool to me, having the gray like that. And then the snowy effect, that looks really solid. And then we have Nia's, and Nia's is definitely an upgrade. I really like how the wings are the gunmetal gray, but then we have that blue color to represent the water. Honestly, hers is one of the best looking ones. It just looks really clean, definitely really watery, and definitely fits her really well. And then we have Cole on the bottom. Looks awesome. He's got the orange to represent the magma-y earth. Again, a common secondary color for Cole to represent his elemental power. Pretty expected, but it looks good. And then in the front and center, we of course have Lloyd. This is basically Lloyd's season. I know they don't do focus seasons, but again, this is focusing on Lloyd and his power, so it's essentially a Lloyd season. But we have Lloyd in the front and center with his Draconis form, and just like in the teaser trailer, it looks absolutely absolutely fantastic. But right here, we see it more glowing up with the green all around on the wings, on the crown, on the claws, and it just looks fantastic. It looks like he's going full ninja, embracing his life power, and these designs look awesome. And overall, the new poster and this new image just look really cool. And yeah, that'll be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you soon. Adios.